I seen something over here. It was weird. It was, whoa, did you see that? Was that an owl?
You know, there was a kid that was killed up here a few years ago.
Kid was killed up here?
Yeah.
Just a few years back, huh?
Yep.
Ed just said this, right where we're at right now, is where he said he's seen this, but yeah, tell that story. And then, oh, your uncle had an experience here also, didn't he?
Yeah, not up here though. On the road down there leading...
right by here, though.
Yeah.
What's up, fam? Jerbear here, back for another adventure. Today's adventure, we are going to Anchor's Creek. Ed has an experience here. Ed, you guys know Ed, he's a skeptic. And he's had a crazy experience here. Still a skeptic. And was it your uncle, grandpa, who else had the...
My uncle back in the 70s.
Uncle back in the 70s. Experience here. I was checking this place out online, and let's see, they say there's ghostly figures seen here. There's... I'll let Ed tell you his story once we get up here, but we got a nice little cool walk to go on here, a little creepy looking trail. It's starting to get dark, which is going to make this explore a little more creepier for us. Hey, if you guys like abandoned exploration, if you like haunted, creepy things, you like urban legends, and you just like family fun, hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family, and let's get it.
Yeah, it was absolutely last summer.
Was that last? Yeah, it's been about a year since we've been here. I have been here once before. And I was just starting YouTube, and I don't even know if any of that video came out. I might have, it's trying to figure out how to put a video together. I might end up having to scrap it all. I don't remember. It is a cool, very old cemetery. This is over 200 years old, I believe. So I was reading up online on it just to get a little more information. Like I said, it's about 200 years old. And there was Ottawa Indians, they believe, are buried here. And then
before the 200 years that we've been using it.
Yeah, it would have been before the two. Yeah, that's just when they started burying the settlers. So yeah, even older than that, if you're talking Indian burial. So the first settler buried here, what year was that, Ed?
Well, there's a guy up there, Fitch Comstock. He died in 1810. But I've seen one that is almost buried, and I'm almost positive I've seen an 1806 on it. It's hard to read.
1806, that's a long time ago.
Yep.
So yeah, even online, I think they do have that Comstock as like the first settler. Mm-hmm. But that could be wrong then, huh?
I don't know. I'm sure it's all public record. You can look into it. My daughter looked into a lot of stuff up here. Turns out everybody's related.
This is a family graveyard?
Yeah.
Also a bunch of,
generations.
how do you say it? Comstock? Comstock?
That's how I've always pronounced it.
Comstock.
There used to be a house up here that was the Comstock house.
Oh, is there any remnants of that?
There's like one cornerstone or something. That's it.
Yeah, so that house would have probably been at least 150 years ago, huh?
Well, at least 1810. That's over 200.
Over 200 years. So how many times do you think you've been here now?
Since I saw that ball of light, I can't even put a number to it. Hundreds
of times.
Yeah, hundreds of times.
Wanting to see it again, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've even camped up here, in the back, behind the cemetery, facing the whole thing, and I never saw a thing ever again. I'll probably never see that again, ever.
So ever since Ed's experience here, it's got him going to been here 100 times. He's gone to all kinds of other cemeteries. I actually met him at Molly Stark, the very first Explorer video I ever filmed. That's where me and him met and become buddies and have done more exploring together.
As a matter of fact, before the incident with the ball of light, I used to take pictures up here at night, and I started noticing that there was stuff in the pictures. You know.
Also, you have caught some like
Oh yeah, lots.
unexplainable things in pictures. Huh?
Lots of them. Lots of them.
I haven't got nailed yet. Maybe the skeeter spray's still working from earlier. Man, I'll tell you, Crybaby's Bridge, I was afraid I was going to catch malaria. I was going to need a blood transfusion after that. I hear voices over there.
The church is over there.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, you know, I told you I've had a couple of cop encounters here.
Yeah.
The last time I had a meeting with them, one came up and got me in the cemetery. The other guy stayed in the car at the bottom, and he told me, he told me I'm not allowed to be in the cemetery after dark, and that's their jurisdiction. Everywhere else is, rangers.
Huh.
So he told me if I'm up here, I'm allowed to go anywhere up here, just not in the cemetery.
Oh, we're exactly where we're going at dark, you mean?
Yeah, we're still okay right now.
You think? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But he said,
Man, I am out of shape, man.
He did tell me, these are his exact words.
This way? There's two ways here.
If I'm gonna be up here at night, don't park down at the bottom of the hill.
Right where we parked, huh?
Yeah. That's why we just got.
So we're doing it all wrong right now.
Yeah, we just got to be.
This is going to be an in and out.
Be out of here by the time it gets, actual dark.
Dark, yeah. I mean, it seems pretty. You guys can't tell, probably. I don't know if it came up on camera. That hill's got me winded.
Oh yeah, I've said it for 8 years now that one day that hill's going to kill me.
That hill's going to take you out. I'll check the moon. I can never get the moon to show up. We was just talking about the moon, guys, because it's pretty cool looking. But I can't ever get it on camera. Like,
yeah, it looks a million miles away, doesn't it?
It does. But it looks pretty close, and yeah, it's a really beautiful moon tonight, actually. So check out some of these tombstones, guys. This, like I said, over 200 years.
A few years ago, as a matter of fact, this is why the cops make it a point to come up here.
Campbell?
If they see a car parked at the bottom. Perfect example, this one here. Somebody pushed it off. I don't know how many people it took.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So they've since fixed it, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see, do we see? Oh, yeah, you can see.
Oh, yeah. They fixed it good. The city did it. I actually tried to fix it a few times.
Yeah, heavy stone, though, huh? Couldn't lift it?
One time I was up here one night and ended up running into like 4 or 5 teenagers. They were good kids, though. They had mentioned, pretty shitty, people do stuff like this. So I was like,
yeah, that is.
It sure is. I got them to attempt to help me lift it back up on the thing. Let me tell you something. I don't know how much this thing weighs, but it was like trying to lift the corner of a house.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing did not budge. And there's
3?
At least 5 of us.
All 5 of you, and you couldn't even budge that thing, huh?
Couldn't even budge it. And then ended up getting fixed, a month or so after that. And that was another one of my cop encounters, being up here at night. When he came up, I even asked the guy, I said, hey, must have took some heavy machinery to get that back up on the base. And he said, yeah.
Oh, they probably did, yeah.
I've been here so many times, day, night, morning, you name it. I've actually seen them come up with their truck and their, the big tractor that...
all to mow, huh?
Yeah. I've even seen an ambulance come up that hill.
Yeah, that's good to know if you were going to have a heart attack. The ambulance does stop here, huh? So we filmed with Sam too. Sam, the Unknown Legend. And you guys go check him out on Facebook. He's got all kinds of cool stuff on there. And then on Facebook, he's got Wherever Sam Roams with a Z, where he's got some explore stuff on there. So this dude's like an encyclopedia on information on abandoned stuff around here and everything. So we was just all shot a video down at Helltown.
Speaking of with a Z, did I tell you that my new stage name is Tony Balls with a Z?
Tony Balls with a Z. Look that up, guys. No, don't look that up. Don't look it up. But anyway, so Sam then
Cut that out.
he said he like discovered, like when he found this place, it was overgrown then. Like
Yeah, it was before the state took it over.
before the state took it over, Sam was actually one of the first guys to rediscover it. Like it was overgrown. He only seen like parts of some tombstone. There's a pond somewhere back in there, and they were hanging out over there, and he got a glimpse of it, and then they found it, which was pretty neat.
He went by a bush to pee. That's how he ended up finding it.
Yeah, peeing, and stumbled across this 200-year-old cemetery that was forgotten at the time.
This one here, this top piece, was missing for a couple years, and then just one day.
Oh, no kidding! Like it wasn't even around here.
No.
So someone like must have taken it for a souvenir, and
now, I don't want to like lift it off of there, but as you see,
oh,
there's
yeah,
nothing that holds that.
So maybe somebody felt bad finally about whatever happened and came and made it right.
It definitely was nowhere up here. It was like that for a couple years.
Now that first guy I was telling you about, we got to find his stuff. I didn't bring the paper with me because he's got a poem that was wrote on it, and I have it wrote down.
That's Fitch. He's over there.
Fitch. Okay. Can you still see the poem?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It might be a little harder to read at night, but in the day, it's plain as day. See,
Let's
there's other people that come here and try to, correct.
Oh yeah, somebody left some
people's, stupidity. Like somebody, you can barely see it now, but it was very dark.
Oh, spray painted.
Yeah, somebody green spray paint all over all three of these and the back of that one we were just over there. But somebody keeps coming up and little by little cleaning it up.
This looks like it had some scratches there. That's an upside down cross, maybe.
Yeah, that's been there for a long time.
And what's some of the urban legends surrounding this place?
Well, shadow figure or something, There's always been folklore about, satanic cults or something.
It seems like the satanic cults are everywhere these days. Everywhere you go, there's a satanic cult.
Yeah, I never gave it too much thought, but one time I came up here with my girlfriend at the time, and we came in through that way, okay? Same way that we just came in, okay? And we did have a light with us that night. Came in, didn't see anything, thought we were the only ones here. Walked around for a little bit. Within 5 minutes of being here, we walked over to this one and noticed there was a little candle
right there.
Candle right here, candle right here, and I think there was one in the middle. I'm not really sure, but there's definitely at the ends. I think there was one there, and there was
Oh wow.
there was $1 that was ripped in half, a cigarette pack that had one cigarette in it, and an empty beer bottle. Now, we just walked up that hill, so you know how long it takes to walk up the hill and walk over to here.
Yeah.
Well, that empty beer bottle was ice cold. I always thought that was a little strange.
On a warm night?
Yeah, on a warm night, yeah.
Okay, so you just missed them. Or maybe they heard you coming.
And took off.
They could have been watching you from these.
They could have been.
Oh, just like now. Man, there could be some people just sitting in this wood line watching us.
It could be.
If I remember right, isn't there like a hanging tree here with a legend to it?
Yeah, it's one of those ones it's one of those ones over there.
Yeah, I remember that from the first video. Oh, Fitch. Okay, let's see if we can't get this poem on camera. So here we go, Fitch, one of the
in the daytime,
first settlers.
It's very legible in the daytime for being over 200 years old.
Let's see if I'll get it close. And it is sort of tough to read, so I will, once I get the paper, I'll read it for you guys so you know exactly what it says. That first word, though, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it like French or something? That adieu? Adieu. This one right here. A-D-I-E-U. Alright guys, so it is pronounced adieu, and it means goodbye forever. So the poem reads, goodbye forever to all things here below, vain world. I leave thy fleeting toys. Goodbye forever to sin, fear, pain, and woe, and welcome bright eternal joys. Adieu? Adieu?
I don't know.
Because that's in there a couple times. Right there it is. There it is. but I don't know what it means. Sort of sounds French or something. Oh, there's a penny on the grave.
Yeah, I see that in a lot of places that I go to. It's a remembrance thing. It's kind of like a page.
Yeah. Oh, there's one on this one too.
If I remember correctly, I think that's Fitch's dad.
Oh, you know what? See if I got any change. One of the original settlers. And one of the first settlers buried here.
Now, there's ones that are like getting eaten up by the ground, so you want to like watch out there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that thing.
Yeah, there's a
it
lot.
Fell over.
There's a lot of these kind all over the
right
place.
here where there's a little stone sticking up, so it must have broke off.
As a matter of fact, here
It fell.
like speaking of that kind of stuff, you walk back in the back. There's another one there.
Oh yeah.
Look in the back to see where was that?
Oh, here's one.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
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 Everywhere.
I mean, actually, it's surprising that it's in good a shape as it is in, you know. All right, I'd like to introduce you guys to Bill and Phoebe. No, I'm not talking about the show Friends. This is another Phoebe. Oh, Phoebe got some flowers too.
She's over here.
Oh yeah, there's Phoebe.
This has been pushed over quite a few times. I've fixed it myself quite a few times, but it either kept falling or deliberately pushed over. But somebody came and put some support in the back and fixed it up.
Oh, did they? They supported it?
Yeah, with some rocks and stuff back here.
Okay, yeah. That's good. Her stone's doing better now.
Yeah, and I think, like I've seen other ones that have been like pulled out of the ground. It always baffled me how they were doing that. And then one time I came up here and I found some barbed wire, and that's how they were doing it.
What was he saying? As crazy as this may sound?
Yeah, I've got that guy's life story here in my phone.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Let's see who this guy is. So this would be the story of John Hinton.
I've got a million pictures of this from all different seasons, different types of, day, night, evening.
Did you catch any weird anomalies in any of those?
No, not those ones. But I do have a shit ton of those kind.
You know what? Okay, I'm curious. What about the hanging tree? So that there's a hanging tree over there. Is that a true story?
I highly doubt it.
Highly doubt it.
No, we're a northern state. It was slavery was illegal here.
That's true. Well, we had to fight for. There was a war fought for it though. So, but how long ago would that have been?
I don't know. I don't think they made that part of the story up. Just the meat and potatoes part.
Hey, let me see if I can get this light on any better for you. You can sort of make it out, and it's supposed to be either that one or that one. Ed just said this, right where we're at right now, is where he said he's seen this, but yeah, tell that story. So it would be out, I told you, the hanging tree's right over here, the supposed, that could just be a story. The tree's over there. Here's just a big field. So, Ed's experience that got him chasing these things now.
Yeah, I had already taken like still pictures all around the place and was getting, weird things in them that people were telling me, oh, those are orbs, but, me being the skeptic I am, I didn't think much of it.
Right.
Thought it was moisture in the air or,
Yeah, gotta be a logical explanation, right?
Right. So I didn't think nothing of it, even, with the folklore, with the place. And one time I came up here with that same girlfriend to see the Perseid meteor shower, which you can see real good up here on clear nights.
Oh, this would be a cool spot to watch a meteor shower.
And we didn't have no lights on, because, once your eyes acclimate to the darkness, you can see just fine.
Yeah.
And we were walking around, mostly looking up, waiting for the meteors to show.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked, from Bill and Phoebe, just like we did now. And, walked about right. Is there sunlight over there? So
coming from Phoebe's grave.
Okay, let me see. Probably stood, I'd say probably about right here. We were looking in that direction. Started about right here, you know. It was so low that if I was standing underneath it, I could probably jump and touch it. You know, that's how low it was.
Yeah.
And also, do you see how you could see the tree line over there, plain as day?
Right.
Even though it's dark out?
Yeah.
I am 100% positive that this thing was in between where I was standing and those trees. And I can tell you, it was like right about here, you know?
That's crazy.
And it was way lower than the tree lines. That's how I know it wasn't.
It was
anything.
inside the trees, because
my depth perception was just fine. It moved up about a foot or two and then just disappeared as fast as it appeared, and it didn't make any sound. The light, it didn't light up the surrounding area. It was like contained light, and it was so bright. It was white, and like when it moved up, it happened kind of quick, you know. It moved up, but it was still underneath those tree lines, you know. You could tell.
It never made it above the tree lines then?
No, And like I said, it was very obvious that it was right here.
Yeah.
It wasn't way over there, and it wasn't like we saw this out of the corner of our eye and went like, "Oh, what's that?" No, I mean,
right.
Literally happened.
You're looking right at it.
Yep, looking right at it.
And now, when you first seen it, was it just sort of in limbo? Was it just standing still, floating, or was it on the move when you seen it?
It happened pretty quick, man. It appeared, moved, and then gone. And it was so bright with the darkness and stuff. It looked like it had like a tail when it moved, you know, like
Yeah.
it didn't light up the surrounding area, but it did leave a tail when it moved.
Right, that's crazy. And ever since then, Ed's been just coming back, trying to see that ball of light. He said he stayed the night here, he's camped here, spent hours up here, trying to find that light again.
Yeah, I mean, I never once thought that, oh, that's a dead person is what that was.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought that. Honestly, I don't know what to make of it. I looked into a lot of, you know, possible things, and I came across this thing called ball lightning. You know, could be, but...
Well, you've seen the pictures of that now, I'm sure. Did that line up with what you see, or was it different from ball lightning?
It was a little different. There was no storm. It was a clear night. There was no lightning or anything. So I really have no idea what that could have been. I don't think it was ball lightning, because I've seen, you know, other people that have recorded ball lightning.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the same. It was similar, but it wasn't the same. But you know, ball lightning is, you know,
it's
energy.
a thing. Yeah.
It's energy. So I can definitely say that that's what it was. It was some kind of energy.
Boy, it'd be cool, guys, if just right now we seen something like that. And then, your uncle had an experience here also, didn't he?
Yeah, not up here though, on the road down there leading.
Right by here, though.
Yeah, and it's funny because I've always known this story ever since I was a little kid. You know, just something he used to talk about.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. He didn't see a ball of light. I've asked him numerous times throughout my life, well, what was it? What did you see?
Right.
And he would always just say, you know, I don't know what it was. It was a blob. That's how he would explain it.
A blob.
A blob. And him and 3 other people that was in the car saw it. You know, it was him, his best friend, and his girlfriend.
Oh, so that makes it even, so it's not like he's going nuts, like it had multiple eyewitnesses.
Right, everybody saw it. The
Was
girls,
it Bob floating, or
he said it crossed the road as
road.
they were driving towards it.
Oh, maybe sort of like a shadow.
So like
type
by
thing,
the time they got to it, it had already crossed the road.
Yeah.
You know.
Interesting.
And then one day, you know, a few years ago, I was telling him what I saw up here, and I had mentioned, yeah, I saw that up at the cemetery at Tinker's Creek, and he's like, that's where I saw what I saw. But
that's pretty wild. Yeah, that's pretty wild. So there's been some weird stuff seen around here.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I'm still a skeptic.
Still a skeptic.
I mean, I've experienced weird things, you know, my whole life around me. It would probably take a ghost to come up to me and say, hello, I'm a ghost.
Yeah. Okay guys, I was just taking some night pictures, and in the middle of it taken, so with a night picture, you do have to have a little light, but you have to hold your camera real still. And during one of the pictures, I seen something over. It was weird. It was, whoa, did you see that? Was that an owl?
You know, there was a kid that was killed up here a few years ago.
Kid was killed up here?
Yeah.
Just a few years back, huh?
Yep. Yeah, you couldn't get up here for like, it was a little over a month. The place totally closed down. They had a full-blown mobile crime lab up here.
Wow, and do you know where he was killed? Because right around here is where it looked like, I don't know how to explain it, but
I know, people that was friends with the kid and knew his parents, and his parents said, told my friends that his body was found in a ravine up here. I don't know where that would be. It could be back
there is some, if I remember right, there's sort of like a ravine just right down behind the cemetery here, isn't there?
Yeah, down that way. It could have been there. It could have been somewhere on the path. I don't know.
So I seen something white standing over here for a second. That was really weird. And then when me and you was walking up, it might have been an owl or something, but I seen like this big wing thing fly from...
Oh, the place is overran with bats.
Well, this was way bigger than a bat. I was thinking like a monster owl maybe or something.
Let's get the hell out of here before...
Time to go before we got to mess with the fuzz.
This happened like 10 years before. She claims that her and one of her friends came up here, another chick, and she saw that hooded shadow.
Oh, she's seen a hooded.
Yeah,
I think she's seen a hooded.
And she said they took off running. But...
See, it's weird. What I thought I seen, and it could have been my eyes playing tricks on me. It wasn't dark though. It was like, it looked light, and it looked like it was tall.
Mm-hmm. Did you take a picture?
It was why I was taking a picture. I'll have to look. I'll have to go back and look. So anyway, I got this night camera, and it takes like a few seconds to take a picture. You got to hold the camera real still. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And also, Ed said he's going to send me a couple weird anomalies he's picked up, and hopefully I can show them to you guys.
I was told they were orbs. I've never said they were orbs. I've never.
So other people told you they were orbs,
right? And that doesn't really explain much to me, though.
Right? Yeah. What is an orb, really?
Right.
Who knows?
Well, then there was other people that were saying, "Oh, that's an orb," and an orb is, a dead person, the soul of a dead person. I've never claimed that that's what I took a picture of.
Now, my belief on that is there is life after death, but it's not us. Like, whatever people might experience, it's not grandma, it's not grandpa. I think it's demons. I think they're all demons. And it's fun. You know what else is sort of funny about like a lot of people's experiences? Is even with a couple of mine, like the witch that told me about the one house, said she's seen a little girl looking out the window. It might have been the troll hole that I was filming, and they were telling me about a little girl spirit. And it's funny how many times it's like a spirit of a little girl. And I'm thinking, like, if a demon's going to present itself, most of the time, if it just comes and presents itself as it is, you ain't going to want nothing to do with it. But so what is, you come as like a little girl that, you're not going to fear that.
Demon, by definition,
fallen angels, how I think of a demon.
In a very negative context, evil or something.
Yeah, evil.
Like
sure.
what I saw.
No. What was it?
I don't know. At first I thought it was like a little animal that was, walking towards us, and then I realized.
Really, just see a shadow.
Yeah, I swear to God. But
Still a skeptic?
Still a skeptic.
Huh.
Got to be some kind of explanation for it, I'm sure.
Demon.
There you go. Yeah.
That's my explanation.
See, like for example, like when I saw that ball of light, I don't think that was a demon. know.
Well, maybe that's an angel. So my belief, because what, at least in the Bible, it's never talks about grandpa being here, but it does mention there's angels and there's demons here. You know, and knowing that, I don't know why, if you was going to try to talk to a spiritual being like that, why not reach out to an angel, like a good angel? Everybody wants the demon to present itself. I'm done with that. What was he saying? You never been like that?
Yeah, I've never been one to, you know, hope I get the demon instead of the good one, you know, the bad one instead of the good. Yeah,
right, it sounds weird, don't it?
Like that. But again, I've never been one to enter, like all these times I was coming up here, even before and after the ball of light incident. I don't go into it thinking I'm going to see a ghost. I hope I see a ghost or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
That's why, you know, that's why it kind of affected me the way that it did when I did see it. Even though I, you know, gotten the orb pictures before that, you know, it intrigued me, but, you know, it could have been moisture in the air reflecting off of the...
Do you think, because the ball of, how big was the ball of light?
It was like...
Softball?
Yes, baseball, softball type size, yes.
See, I don't know, that sort of rules, at least in my mind, sort of rules like that theory out, you know, being that size, wasn't it? And, okay, and was the ball sort of solid, like when you're looking at it?
Well, it was perfectly round, like perfectly round, and all you could see was just the brightness of it, you know. It wasn't like looking at the sun, though, where it hurt your eyes.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to look directly at it, and I did because it happened literally right in front of my face. And, you know, when it appeared, like I said, the whole thing happened within 2 seconds, and this is the play-by-play. It appeared, moved up a foot or two at the most, had a tail behind it because it was so bright, but it didn't light up the surrounding area.
Right, the light wasn't...
Or nothing.
Right.
And then it just disappeared, and like there was like a couple seconds of silence. Now, the you know, my girlfriend was standing right in front of me, and we were both looking in the same direction. So I knew she had to have seen that. You know, I mean, because it was literally 20, 30 feet at the most away from us.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could tell, you know, the depth perception was fine. You had no problem seeing it, seeing how low it was, and you know that it was.
Did you say she didn't see it?
No, she did.
Oh, okay.
She
so you
did.
both see. Well, that
there was a couple seconds of silence, you know, and I was, you know, I think both of us was kind of like processing,
wondering, like, did we just see that?
Processing, like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Know? And I think that's what I said. I was the first one to speak. Oh, no, I didn't say what was that. I said, did you see that? That's what I said. I said, did you see that?
She was probably relieved to hear that because she probably thought she was going crazy.
That's exactly right. She said, yeah, I did see it. She's like, I'm glad you did because I wasn't going to say anything about it.
Yeah, I'm not even telling you that. You're going to think I'm a nutcase.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was unmistakable. It was right in front of our face, 20, 30 feet away from us.
That's wild. So who knows? Let's keep our eyes peeled. That'd be I mean, it was a cool sighting.
It was definitely, you know.
Oh, did you had the K2 meter on? Did you ever have it on? And
no.
Oh, it would have been interesting.
I forgot all about it.
Just because that picks up on energy. So if there's like an extreme high amount of energy, there's so much that it.
I wish I would have remembered.
Yeah, because that's a good idea, huh?
At the spot, yeah.
Like this is maybe some weird energy type vortex or something. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. Till next time, peace. Love you.